So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Great vision. Oh, good take. Big chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Ernest getting forward, looking to play him in, takes a shot!
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then
Shoots! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. France restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he's picked out the run. Mbappe! He's chosen to go back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Desai, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Seedorf. Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Yamal.
France really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the count.
Oh, great chance! And he is... Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! And that is well cleared. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he welcomes chance for a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Tries to pass it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Here's a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Yamal. Bellingham. Going about things with real menace.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Ronaldinho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good vision. That is good alertness. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So it's back to business. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. Threads one in, and the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And it's Messi. Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found the way through. Messi. Desai spots it and intercepts. It's a good run down the right. He's taking on the lot of them. Oh, good play!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 14.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro
France with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Bale. Le numéro 18. Le
Yeah,
numéro 17.
cannot be beaten that easily.
Changement en cours.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar, good chance here! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
France now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. He's having a hit! Vieira, this is promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Bellingham. Tries one from range. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
And we have
5.
our very first corner.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 19. Changement.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. Saliba did well to stay calm there. Looking for a runner. Desailly kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And here's Bale. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Nedved. He's got away. And the shot! And he hits the net. joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Vieira gives no quarter whatsoever. Arsenal have their third corner. Bale plays it short. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Oh, it's a great ball here. Now it's Hullet. It's a promising position. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save. Corner number 4 coming up here. Ronaldinho goes short. Goes for goal! Eto'o has it in a wide position. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bale. Vieira. And it's Azar. Lovely feet. He'll try from distance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Il y aura
It's
10
a
minutes de
lovely,
temps
neat
additionnel.
pass. That is good progress on the left. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Thuram gets it clear. France have it back and can go again. Ronaldinho. And this is Eto'o. Now it's Hullet. Distributed tidily. Bale receives it in a wide position. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. The keeper doing his best to put him off. And Cech pulls off a sensational save. They're up to 5 corners now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Je voudrais vous signaler-
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So, chance!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
That ball looks a good one. It's a good run down the right. Bellingham.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend, and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
The ball has bounced loose now. It's ended up in no man's land. Rafael Varane. That's really well cleared. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Over to the right flank. He's in a great position here. He's shifting, tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's got away. Can he finish? Not the most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. France have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
It's a searching pass. Varane with the clearance. Yamal.
Good driving run.
A header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Decent chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And this is Ronaldinho. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. chance to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. France have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Hullet. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Seedorf. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. Engages and forces him off the ball. He is through here. Well, that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. And he can thump it away. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Changement.
Down to business again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Yamal. Varane gets across to intercept that. Seedorf. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Nesta is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Opts for safety. Nesta. Nesta getting forward. And it's Vieira. Goal is still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Seedorf. Bellingham. Drive. Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Well, their
23.
corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Le numéro 14. Le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 7.
All the way through, so...
And a chance!
Le numéro 17.
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Desai. That could spell trouble. And he's managed... Can he finish? Thuram. And still, we await the first breakthrough.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Just eases him off the ball. Azar, who is really short on confidence. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Saliba. Desai. And it's Nedved. That is good strength, or good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Eto'o, played out to the left flank. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira. And here's Bale. It's Bale! Goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Hazard really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Now, can they get it back? Eto'o, never out of the action for very long. And it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. And this is Eto'o. Shot at goal! And one more try! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Eto'o.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh no, this does not look good. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, what a... And the shot! Well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see it.
And there's the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. He welcomes it in. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
2 goals on the day, and he may not... Eto! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And now he has 2. Arsenal visibly comfortable. And the shot! Oh, good finish!
Perfect placement, the one play...
And that's it. Arsenal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Bale, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Araujo wins the duel this time, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Hullet.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside. But...
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Vieira. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Bellingham. For Leicester. Saliba. Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
That's Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Hoeneß calmly anticipates. Could move up a gear here. Short changes him with that pass. So it is still 0-0. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
France definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Desai. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's going wide left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, what can they make of this? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham getting forward. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Vieira. Thuram. Ball's gone out of play. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. Vieira. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Arsenal with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. France have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him all? And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. And that is well cleared. Seedorf. Yeah, is one of those players who's known for reading the good effort from distance. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Ronaldinho. Bergeby cannot be beaten that easily. And the counter is on. Nesta going forward. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vieira. That's a little off target. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Hullet. And he's lost his big chance!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Vieira. And Jamal. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira. And it's Hullet. Couldn't squeeze it through. And Hullet!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second period is underway.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nesta. Thuram. Vieira is always looking to break lines. Ernest. Mbappe. Hullet. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bellingham. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, that's well spotted. Jamal. Nicely shaped ball. Araujo cuts out the pass. Desai. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Nesta cuts it out. Vieira. Jamal. Jamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hullet being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Messi. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Messi. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, no joy this time. Jamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Hullet powering forward here. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Messi. Ronaldinho. And it's Vieira. That's a cute ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, no.
He's having a hit! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Saliba threads one in. He's well.
Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 23. Ronaldinho. Le numéro 10. Le
Oh,
numéro
well
1.
played, well played.
À leur place, le numéro 11.
Arsenal
Bale.
are looking
Le
to go
numéro
forward
7.
now.
Luis Suarez. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 19.
Ronaldinho.
Le numéro
Oh,
21.
good read.
That was well played,
Changement.
well stopped. Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Chance for a shot! Off the post. He's got away with one there.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Arsenal
24.
have their second
À
corner
sa
now.
place, le numéro 13. Ferdinand.
And it's been taken short. And here's Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. And he's straight offside.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Bale. Rummenigge picks it up out wide.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good progress on the left. Ronaldinho. And here's Eto'o. Picked out brilliantly. It's a pretty loose pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he skips past his man. Arsenal are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
He's a sharp little...
And he shoots! It's hit the upright.
Ferdinand gets it clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well read, nice interception. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Driving on and making good progress. Suarez finds himself offside. Eto. And it's Lam. And he's in on goal. Legend conjures time and space where few can. That has ended up in no man's land. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Third in.
So that's it. It is all over.
Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît.
Your reflections then, Jim?
I think it's one of these games where both have plenty to think about. I don't think it was by design the game ended this way.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nice touch. Threads one in. Ernest. That's a little off target. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. Pull it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he plays one through. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Pullet finding himself in space. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Ronaldinho. Messi. Saliba. And it's Bellingham. Driving on and making good Bellingham! And that's off target.
Bellingham really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Desai. Seedorf. Pullet. Mbappe, renowned for his long-range shooting. Vieira. And it's Hullet. 30 minutes gone. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And this is Hullet. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Hullet, and Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. And the shots, and the shots! France are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ronaldinho.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Yamal is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal going like a man possessed at the moment. Arsenal have it back and can go again. France have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Arsenal go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of... Judge, surely! And he can thump it away. Yamal, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He's picked his way through. No, he refuses to take the bait. Pernis. And here's the chance to counter. Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Messi! And yes, it's there! Arsenal are level. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Ronaldinho. Chance for a shot!
And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Goes for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Hullet. He's had a shot! Oh, what a big quick... Oh, what has happened here? And this is Ronaldinho.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 23, Ronaldinho. Le numéro 10.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well
Le
stopped.
numéro 9. Le numéro 5.
Can he get it through?
Le numéro
Hazard
18.
has the space to
Le
scheme.
numéro 17.
Ronaldinho.
Le numéro 11. Bale.
He's only too happy to take that back.
Goes for goal! Ronaldinho! He really is something! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Knocks it out wide. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
And it's Musiala.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, he's not getting past him there. Pinches it off him. Nedved can see things others simply cannot.
Looking for the run. Decent chance! And that's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Changement.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rummenigge.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run, and it's come back out to him.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a look and place it forward. Rummenigge, and the shot! And he's stuck it away. They have stolen level at the last. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he shoots! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught. That's another chance. And he's really put himself on the line here.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Bale plays it short. And here's Bale. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Eto. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Ronaldinho taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Well, of course, it takes a shot. Lacking in accuracy.
Ronaldinho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Played into space. Pull it. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. There's the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rummenigge in acres of space out wide. He's got away. And this is Messi. That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That's a cute ball. Oh, now he can run. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Great ball, and he's in here. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
France always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Hoeneß. He is through. Hoeneß! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Bellingham. Vieira. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, what has happened here? Bergobi cannot be beaten that easily. Messi, and he plays one through. Desai gets over and intercepts. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Ronaldinho. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, easy pickings there. Ernest. Can he spark a counter here? Mbappe! And he's straight offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Desai has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Dink through. He's in a great position here. Corner then. France have their second corner now. Good ball, good take. He's dealt with that really well. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Closing in on goal. Oh, look at the space here. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ronaldinho plays it
Il y aura
short.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yamal. And it's Bellingham. He's having a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14, le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 11, Bale, le numéro 25. Eto'o, changement.
So let's get the ball rolling. Ernest. Looking for options for movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi, now it's Bale. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think...
And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
France get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Thuram. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bale. He's had a shot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
That's an excellent interception. And it's been hooked away. Bellingham. Vieira. Passing nice and neat. Well, there's the clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. And this is Eto'o. Goes for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Ronaldinho. Le numéro 10.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Le numéro 19. Le numéro 17. Neymar. Le numéro 18. Attention.
And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. And it's Musiala. Rice. That's destined for the flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nedved. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Musiala. And it's Neymar. Goes for goal! And he thumps it clear. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Neymar. Half an hour gone in the second half. That looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. Ronaldinho. Takes the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's gone loose. Neymar short changes him with that pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's good play. Hazard. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Eto'o pinches it off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out brilliantly. He's picked his way through. Cross in, looks like a good one. France with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Neymar goes short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's a lucky 7th corner. Neymar with the short one. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's that, the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.